haven't met me in person. I'm Rick Allen, the Director of Public Relations. And over the next 30 minutes, we're going to give you a sneak peek at all the
Hey, what do you want me to film?
I'm going to make a peeking sound.
Screen or what? I'm on the screen right now.
It was working the entire time until now.
Are you on both of you in the screen?
No, I'm just...
No.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, wait, you can't get...
So, just to clarify, everything we're about to tell you about our new products is in embargo until tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. We want to do that to make sure we give you enough time to write the most glowing articles of your career. So with that, I would like to introduce Andy Paul, our Chairman and CEO.
Just give me whatever one you got.
I think that's what they call a spattering of applause. Anyway, good evening. Thanks for coming. And all sorts of exciting things that we've got to show you today.
You got the later.
So, first, for those of you who have been following Corsair for some years, you'll know that we're a constantly evolving company. We've gone from fairly humble origins, starting by making overclocked memory, and now we're a fairly important company in the enthusiast space. And over the years, we've launched a lot of new and different product lines, mostly focused on the enthusiast DIY segment, and also the PC gaming enthusiasts.
Oh, okay.
In 2012, a lot of the work we were doing was on integrating Corsair Link into many of our high-end products. The Corsair Link is a command and control structure, operates on a very nice simple software platform, and it allows enthusiasts to monitor various functions of different components, and then in turn go and control those components or different ones. So we've been trying to incorporate as many of the products we can, and today in fact we have all of our, not all, but many of our platinum power supplies have Corsair Link integrated into them. You'll know that because there's a little eye at the end of the partner. So when we see a product that's 860i or 1280i, that means it's got Corsair Link incorporated into it. We've also put Corsair Link into our morning products. Some of the high-end products, the 80i and the 100i, have integrated Corsair Link. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to build out a really rich experience for enthusiasts and game players. So with all of these announcements or introductions over the years, this is what the current lineup looks like. There's about 12 different product lines that we currently are shipping, and we continue to add to them. Now we've already built out most of the DIY enthusiast products that we're going to make. At this point, we make pretty much everything except for CPUs and GPUs. We're not planning to take on Intel and NVIDIA. So most of the expansion you see moving forward is going to be in the peripherals and gaming area. And that's what we're working on at the moment, expanding those product lines out. What I can tell you is that at this point we have become a $500 million company. We have almost 1,000 employees worldwide, and we're happy to be involved in the industry. So in 2012 there was another significant event where we did our first acquisition. We realized that we couldn't develop all these products ourselves, and we needed to use our worldwide distribution and logistics reach to team up with smaller companies, smaller local companies. And the first one we did in 2012, we've already announced this, we acquired a company from Germany called Raptor Gaming. And that's gone very, very well. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn the floor over to Ruben Mookerjee, who's our GM and VP of our peripherals division, and he'll tell you all about our new peripherals products and also how the acquisition of Raptor is going.
Thank you, Andy. So good evening. PC gaming. So as so many people in this room know, PC gaming has come a long way from its original slightly geeky roots. It's now a major social pastime. It's a professional sport. It's also an entertainment industry with revenues that rival the movie industry. So it's come a long, long way. And for Corsair, it was a very natural evolution from our core user group of PC enthusiasts and builders to get into PC gaming peripherals. And as gamers ourselves, we also know the importance of PC gaming because unlike non-gamers, we really understand that this has nothing to do with competing or being there, it's about winning. So we set out to develop a range of gaming peripherals to give us that competitive edge. So just over a year ago now, I and my team were in a position to introduce our Corsair Vengeance gaming peripherals line with mechanical keyboards, high-resolution gaming mice, and headsets with an audio quality that certainly surpassed a lot of the gaming headsets at the time. And we've had a lot of success over the last year. And I'm very pleased to announce a number of additions to that line for 2013. So the first of those actually is Raptor Gaming, which, as Andy said earlier, was an acquisition we made earlier this year. And I'm pleased to announce today the availability of the Corsair Raptor line of gaming peripherals. So they're currently shipping in the US and Germany as of now, and they will be rolling out to every other Corsair region in the world during the coming months. It's a very important expansion to our gaming lineup for us because it brings us to the sort of price point we weren't hitting before, and if anything, it's actually accelerated my roadmap for our product line by about 24 months, which is great. So Raptor Gaming was formed in 2004 by a gentleman I've got to know very well, and they were focused on the pro gaming community in Germany, Austria, and Switzerland, developed a very strong reputation. Corsair has allowed us to give a worldwide platform for the product. As the US launch this week shows. And we're very excited about this development because it expands our lineup significantly. It brings peripherals down to much more affordable price points than our current Vengeance line. And it means that we can offer significant upgrades to the standard mouse and keyboard we get from the PC. So very excited about that, and we'll see some of those later. On the Corsair Vengeance line, we haven't been sleeping either. We have a new flagship keyboard, the K95, which is also being announced today. K95 is the summit of our mechanical keyboard line. It uses Cherry MX Red mechanical switches throughout, even on the macro keys and the F keys. It has a new spin on backlighting. It has per key backlighting, which means you can actually program which keys are and are not illuminated, and you can tie those to individual profiles, which gives you much more flexibility. And also, we're launching it with our signature machined aluminium or aluminum, or bilingual chassis. But this time we've anodized it in black, so it's a really cool, stealthy shipping this week. Not to be outdone on our side, we have evolutions of our strong selling M60 and M90 mice. The M65 and the M95 use the latest Vargo ADMS 9500 90 sensor, which is a 8200 DPI sensor. They're also have slightly tweaked ergonomics based on all the feedback we've had since we launched last year. And they're available in a variety of finishes. Military green as well as a high gloss white as well. That's also shipping in the coming year. On the headset line, our highly successful Vengeance 2000 wireless headset receives an upgrade this quarter as well. We're actually introducing a Dolby Headphone V2 codec, and that will actually be retrofittable to the install base as well, so existing users can also benefit from the new Dolby codec, and that's rolling in this month. extension to our mouse mount lineup. The MM600 uses an aluminum substrate. It's actually double-sided. It has two finishes, high friction and low friction surface, depending on the style of the ships. So just to summarise, we launched last year 2 gaming mice with the addition of Raptor and new developments. We now have another 4 Raptor gaming mice, which extend from $20 US to about 70 to $60 US. And we have 2 new replacements for the M60 and M90, created by on the keyboard side, our M60 and M90, our K60 and K90 are now joined by 2 more Corsair Raptor gaming keyboards and the flagship K95 keyboard. And on the headset side, our 3 current headsets are joined by an additional 4 Corsair Raptor gaming headsets, and the Vengeance 2000 from this quarter receives the new Dolby Vision. With that, I think that's all. Thank you very much.
Okay, pretty exciting stuff on peripherals. But we are working on enthusiast products as well for DIY home builders. Because you can't play games with a fast CPU. So the first thing we'll talk about is memory. And really for us, the flagship product has been Dominator for the last, we introduced it in 2006. So it's been 6 years that we've been shipping Dominators. We launched that, we immediately launched Dominator GT immediately after it. These have been fantastic products for us. The Dominator series, has become almost an icon in terms of overclock memory. And in fact, millions of enthusiasts have used these products. Virtually every significant gaming PC builder has used Dominators in their flagship gaming PCs, including both HP and Dell, those who don't make gaming PCs. So last year we introduced the Dominator Platinum. This is a radical new design, radical new performance points, and what we're showing today is a new addition to that, which is the light bar edition. And this allows end users to take off the aluminum bar at the top and replace it with a bar that's got both up-firing and down-firing LED lights. So that's really nice if you're trying to customize inside of your case and use Dominator memory. All these products are compatible with Corsair Link, so they all have sensors built into them. If you use the Echo Pro, you can extract that data. Now, I should point out at this stage that we're doing quite well in memory. It's our longest, our oldest product line. This year we had in 2012, we had the great smug satisfaction of overtaking Kingston, so we are now the #1 retail memory in the US, as well as #1 in many other countries. So that was kind of encouraging. And I think we also shipped to enthusiasts over 10 million memory modules in 2012. So that is slowing down on memory. Okay, power supplies, also a lot of interesting stuff going on. We've been in power supplies since 2006, also at the same time as Dominator, so 6 years. We've also become the #1 retail enthusiast power supplies, not just in the US, but virtually every major country in the world. So we've done very well in this product. And I should add that that's not discounting. I mean, we don't discount power supplies. So the ASPs that we carry on power supplies are significantly higher than any of our competitive product lines. And when we look at industry data, some countries we're 50% higher, and that's because we take the time and listen to consumers and we put in features that we know that they like. So this year, 2013, it's all about platinum efficiency and digital control, and the three products that we already launched, 760i, 860i, and 1200i, have already been released, fantastic reviews. These are fully compatible with Corsair Link. So what does that mean in terms of digital control? Well, it means you can monitor voltage, current flow, efficiency, temperature, fan speed. You can log all of those events, and then you can use Corsair Link to turn around and control anything with that data, which could be adjusting the fan speed of the mouse plate, changing fan speeds inside the case, and you can also use Corsair Link to program the overcurrent protection. So it's a really nice feature. In water cooling, we're also number one. I know it's getting a bit boring, but that's just the way it is. So in water cooling, we haven't been around for that long. We successfully took to market a line of fully integrated all-in-one water coolers, and we've worked with various partners and technologies on that. So today, I looked it up this morning, we've shipped almost 1 million water cooling solutions at this point. So a lot of enthusiasts have gone to water cooling. Now, we're not the biggest guy in coolers. Clearly, most people at lower price points use air coolers and fans. But I can tell you that the sort of over $50 market for coolers is completely transformed to all-in-one coolers. And one of the reasons that we managed to do that is that we pay a lot of attention to ease of use. When people are putting these systems together, so we make sure that we're very compatible with existing motherboards and CPUs. We usually get a lot of good feedback on our mounting mechanisms. So people tell us that's really easy to use and that problems for it. So we have 3 of these products, or 2 of these products that are also fully integrated with Corsair Link. Those are the ones with the eye, and that means you can monitor clearly CPU temperature. That's the most important thing. But you also can monitor pump speed and radiator fan speed, and you can adjust both of those things. You've got the setup profiles. So, and also you can change the color of the logo if that's what you'd like to do. Okay, cases. So we launched in the cases in 2008, and we kind of took the case industry by storm. And what we did was, in the typical way we come to market, we kind of asked consumers what they really wanted, and what we found was that people that were serious DIY enthusiasts, for them, ease of installation and putting the system together was the most important thing. And so we tried to integrate as many features as we could. So that means ease of installation around cable management, drive management, just the way the doors open, how supplies fit in. So we've got a reputation now of our power supplies being the most buildable, or the most buildability, if you like, of any products in the industry. So this is what our product lineup looks like. We've got a pretty good, solid lineup of cases. We can now expand cases all the way. We offer them from $69 retail to over $200. And what we're announcing today is a very exciting new product. The 800D, as many of you know, has been one of the biggest cases in the market. Very large, called the Obsidian. But we decided that wasn't big enough, so inside Corsair, we had a nickname development program called Godzilla, and this is it. It's a super tower product. It is indeed a monster, and this is what the thing looks like. It is simply enormous. But we're not making big cases just for the sake of making them big. This is all about people who want to have the ultimate dream machine. So we've taken all the feedback from the 800D.
Right. Howard's shoulders.
Added all these features into this case. So it can handle HPTX, dual CPU motherboards, all the ones that we know about that are coming out. It can handle up to 15 hard drives. 1200 power supplies in there. Loads of fans for great cooling, and it's also done, organized for maximum water cooling ability. So we've got the ability to put radiators both at the top and at the bottom. And at the top we can fit quad fan radiators. So this is a fantastic piece of kit that's coming out in February, and you'll be able to see it later on in the back of the room. So that's what we've been calling Godzilla, but we'll have to call it 900D. Now, how big is this case? It's large. So it's as big as a human.
Well, you know, I needed a moment.
Okay, so let's talk about flash drives. And also, got another announcement made tonight. We are launching a very, very fast flash drive, and it is very fast, record-breaking performance. So the problem, with making big, fast USB 3 flash drives is that when you try and make a drive using 64 gig, 128 gig, you tend to have to use an SSD controller and then use a bridge to take it over to USB, and that's inherently makes it a bit slow and also a bit expensive. So with one of our partners, we've developed a native, very high performance 3.0 controller, very fast read and write, and that's coming out in February. We'll show you the speeds on this. So 260 megabits read and 235 megabits a second write, and megabytes, and so you can see 128 gigs of super fast 250-ish megabytes per second, $179. That is a great deal. We've got a few of our competitors that obviously pale in comparison. So that's the last announcement for me. However, that leads me into a slightly different subject, and that is when we think about USB drives, we think about portable storage. Of course, we realize the market is changing a little bit. Clearly, we don't make a small USB device anymore that throw away devices. Let's face it, who needs to move, a few megabits of data around anymore? There's plenty of great ways of doing that. So what we find is that the needs today of portable storage are different from what they were 10 years ago. And they really hinge around massive music libraries and massive media libraries, whether HD video or photos. And what that means is we really are looking for drives that are very portable and are hundreds of gigabytes. There's no value in having small drives. So with that, we come to probably the most important announcement of the evening, the reason that hopefully you're all here. And I'm going to introduce a guy called Bill Raptor, who has a new title at Corsair, and he is Global Marketing Manager of Portable Storage Devices, to tell you about a very important new product.